As we're all aware, one of the major Republican candidates for this year's election or next year's election, whatever, I don't care. Vivek Ramaswamy is a very prominent Republican figure, and he recently got slapped in the face with his view on affirmative action. Now, guys, I'm going to be real honest with you here. This is pretty brutal, in my opinion. To basically, some context is Vivek is against affirmative action, but he is a man who he himself used affirmative action in order to get into college. Now, the problem with this is that he had the money to do it himself. He did not need the scholarship, but he went and he got the scholarship regardless. And now, running for presidency, he actually wants to get rid of that same scholarship that he abused himself. Let's take a look.
Anti-identity politics, anti-affirmative action in a party that hates the Soros name, yet you accepted a Paul and Daisy Soros scholarship at law school that was specifically set up for the children of immigrants. It was an affirmative action scholarship, and your defense for that is that you didn't have the money to pay for law school, even though you'd already made over $1 million at the time and made another $2 million.
My defense of that is somebody gives you a merit scholarship at the age of 24, you take it. At the age of 24, somebody gives you a merit scholarship, you take it. I didn't say I didn't have the money. I said at a time when I had a lot less money than now, $50,000
you said
was
exactly,
still useful to money to me.
You keep forgetting your quote. You said, when I didn't have the money.
So, Mehdi, I've made this really easy for everybody. And I did this in the early weeks of the campaign.
That's such a Trump thing to
20
say.
years of tax returns.
Yes, you
Something that no presidential candidate, let alone somebody who's successful in business, has done.
I'm going to go ahead and sit here and say to harp on, I did this really good thing. No one in business has ever done. Oh my God, I provided 20 years of tax returns. Good for you. That's a good thing. But because of that, you are now facing these consequences for abusing affirmative action, a scholarship specifically for immigrants, when you had made over $400,000 a year prior in like 2009. Watch this shit; it's ridiculous. Like, I thought Vivek was like a decent candidate. Now, after seeing this, that's just all gone down the well for me.
I challenge Democrats and Republicans alike, including the Biden family, to do it.
And
you know what? I released it so that you could look at them, so we can have an honest conversation.
Much. And I appreciate that.
The funny thing I've learned,
I do appreciate that. It's something Trump should learn from you.
I think that transparency is important. So it's already open and everybody can see it.
Exactly. Literally, his tax returns.
The fact of the matter is, you know what I would advise every 24-year-old should take
2009 and 2010, you made $750,000. You had the money to pay for law school. You didn't need a Soros affirmative action scholarship that you now criticize.
I mean, none of this is worthy, but if you think it is, let's get to the detail.
Why is it not?
Actually, the first big piece of money
you're anti-affirmative action. You took a scholarship for immigrants.
I'm anti-affirmative action.
So why did you take a scholarship for the children of immigrants?
Which falsehood would you like me to address? The financial one or the one about my views on affirmative action? Because I can go in whichever order you'd like.
On
the financial piece of it. Not at the time that I had applied for the scholarship that fall.
Yes, you did.
That December.
Yes, you did, Vivek. This is awkward for you because you did. I've got the tax returns in front of my face.
No, it's not awkward for you. Yes, on December 31st, when the application for the scholarship was that October. Mehdi, you're wasting your time on childish details in October.
It's not childish details.
For that scholarship.
You made a shit ton of money.
Well, guess what? The bonuses that a hedge fund pays, and it's a shame that, again, you don't have to be an expert on this, but if you're going to spout out, you better know something about it. People pay at a hedge fund the bonuses at the end of a year, and on December 31st, that's when I was paid. I applied for the scholarship that September, and I did not grow up in a wealthy family.
What a hypocrite, bro. That's fucking sad.
I made $200,000 pre-tax or whatever it was.
No, you didn't.
And you know what? I believe.
Just fucking admit you did it.
In 2009,
you have my tax returns in front of you. I don't remember what I made in 2009.
In 2009, you made $650,000. In 2010, you made less, $450,000. So the argument that you only made the money pre the scholarship, Oh, so now we're bringing tax into it. We've been using gross numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vivek, you're wrong on this. Go back and check your tax returns.
He's so defensive.
Obviously makes a big difference.
And then you accepted a Soros scholarship for $50,000 when you didn't need it.
Right.
Well, you know what the fact is, Mehdi, is $50,000 did make a big difference to me back then, and anybody who has a few $100,000 in the bank is going to take $50,000 without strings attached. Take the scholarship. But my question for you is, why on earth are you, as an intelligent person interested in politics, obsessing over a 24-year-old's $50,000 scholarship?
I'm interested in truth,
beneath
Vivek.
you.
We have a country to fix. That you wear. I'm interested in truth.
And Mehdi,
like
that's why I released 20. Mehdi, that is why I released 20 years of tax records. Tell your friends in the Biden administration to do the same thing.
So as you can see right here, Vivek is just completely ignoring the details here, and he just believes that it is something that he should not apologize for, or something that he should not humble himself over. Listen, man. You took out a $50,000 loan when you were making $450,000 or whatever the fuck you were making in 2009. Then you made less in 2010. Whatever. You had a shit ton of money. You took out a fucking student loan. You got a scholarship. And with that scholarship for immigrants, you are now running a political campaign against. So that is not something you should do or be defensive of, because it's clearly there's evidence there. Clearly there's evidence involved in this situation. I'll look further into it. It's kind of interesting to see people do shit like this, because I see people get defensive like this in real life all the time. It's kind of sad. So to have your tax returns out in the open like that, you blatantly bragged and admitted about, clearly you didn't think about the consequences of that. And you know, I would respect him more if he just said, yeah, you know what? You're right. Holy shit. I did that. That was wrong of me. I need to face that. And then, I don't know, whatever the fuck he wants to do about that. That would be the best case scenario for a person of integrity and honor. I don't think I'll be voting for Vivek anytime soon. I don't think I ever was really going to. I think we share some views, but I don't really like him anymore at all in the slightest. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Complete.